Yeah, I'm getting a little late start tonight. I may explain this later. I see Tony Wallows there, says good evening. Audio video's good. Thank you, Tony. And Robert says Ken. And I can't get my camera to work, so I don't even know that I'm going to mess with this here in a minute. I got some things switched around, how I like them, how I wanted them. And my camera was just working not even 5 minutes ago. And now it's decided it's not going to work. Hey, Alex.
Hey.
Good to see you again. Let's see if Twidget's going to... There goes Twidget. All right, let me figure this camera issue out. I don't know what's going on with it. Not a problem, Robert. Not a problem. Oh, no. Jeff said he'd be on later. His grandson man broke his nose on a trampoline. Ooh, that's not good. All right, so let me try something here that's not going to affect anything but what I'm doing. And, well, actually, I don't have my 170 running in OBS anywhere that I'm aware of. There's some weird things going on. After I got the monitor hooked up, Alex and I spent about an hour and a half trying to get the monitors to work because nothing would work. We actually had to pull the graphics card out, put the graphics card back in, and then it decided it was going to work. So let me look at something else real quick. Thinking maybe this could be the issue, but I doubt this is the issue, honestly. I apologize, it's just not going good. While I'm thinking about it, I want you guys, if you get a chance, to go check this person out. I'm going to post it over here because that way I can't get in trouble. And I'll put it in Zoom chat for the Zoomers that come in. Doug's dancing or something in the background there. Not sure what he's doing. What's that say? Okay. Let me go over here. Go to chat. Send it to everybody. And then close the chat. Alright, let me figure out what's up with my camera. If I go to 922, I know that's not going to work because that's being used by the fish cam. And I got that. I understand that. So that is correct. That's not going to work. So now I'm going to go back to the 170 that we know was just working. And I get the same message.
Is that link right? I mean, it just goes to your current live stream.
No, that link is to a guy that professes you can get 1,000 subscribers in 27 days.
No, if I click on that link in the Zoom chat, it just goes straight to your current live stream.
That's crazy. It does, doesn't it? Alright, hang on. Let me figure out what I've done wrong on there. So, can I erase messages in chat?
I don't think so.
Well, that's crazy. Alright. I'm going to copy this link again. I'm going to put it over in here first on Zoom. Okay, give that second link a shot, Alex, and see what you think. And then I deleted that.
No. Second link does the same thing. It goes to your current.
This is stupid. How is that possible? I'm on somebody by the name of Make Money Man. And that's the one I want to share unless it's unshareable, and I would think it's not. Okay, you know what? I'll do it a different way. I'll just close that link out completely. Just disregard that. I'll do it this way. Oh, wait. I can't do it that way because I didn't save that before the computer shut down. unexpectedly, so therefore I don't have this link, I don't think. Let me look under my file system. Not looking too promising here. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out a way to get it later. I want you guys to watch it because he professes you can get 1,000 subscribers and make money off YouTube in 27 days. I see BH Ringer has joined us. Hi, BH. I'm still working on a camera issue, and I'm kind of drawing a blank on how to fix it because it shows that it's in operation somewhere else when I know it's not in operation somewhere else because I don't have it running anywhere else. And we were just using it. Any thoughts, Alex, on that?
No, unless you got it activated in OBS.
I don't. I'm checking OBS again right now, and I know that it's not activated in OBS. That I know for sure.
Well, it may be one of them things you may have to end the Zoom, start it over again.
Well, I can do that. You're going to be the host until I get back. I'll be right back. This is fun. You guys should have seen the panic on my face when my graphics card wouldn't work earlier today. Alright, I'm back. Still get the same message. It says, cannot start video. Failed to start video camera. Please select another video camera in settings. I can't use the 922 because I got the fish can set back up. Kind of rather hasty.
Unplug the camera and plug it back in.
Well, there's a novel idea. Why didn't I think of that? I don't know. Last time we were unplugging things went haywire rather quickly. As in, okay, I unplugged it. Should I plug it in? I have it plugged into the USB hub and it was been working. Let's try it again and see if it works. And try it in there and see. Give this a shot. Nope, says the same thing. Says it's being used somewhere else. So that's crazy because it's not being used somewhere else because it's C170. Start the camera. Alright, now I give up. Just have to go put a different picture on there, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to try one last thing here. Well, guess I'm not going to try one last thing because the camera just fell. Hey. Alright, let's try this. I just moved it completely around. Wow. Well, that's because I plugged it directly into the CPU, or to the CPU, to the desktop. And, wow, my hair's worse than I thought. So here I am, finally, yay.
Problem with the USB hub then.
Yeah, apparently. I'm going to say you're probably right because it was plugged in there and it wasn't working now. But it was working on, it was working a while ago and it was on the USB hub, remember?
Remember, I know my USB hub is a whole heck of a lot over than your USB hub. And I got my microphone and my webcam and my CD drive all plugged into the USB hub and it's working. And everything works.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's supposed to.
I don't know what it is, honestly. I honestly don't know what it is. But now No, we clearly don't. So, was there some bombers in the chat earlier tonight? Let me go back and check chat. I don't see that there were. Hey, Greg.
Hey, what's up?
It's been a very interesting few hours. So, I don't know if you, I don't know if you saw earlier, but I did get my new monitor that Robert gave me put up and positioned where I like it. And there's already been a suggestion to put a fourth monitor up on the other side, and I might be able to do that. But even Mrs. K said, "What do you need a fourth monitor for?" I said, "I don't know. If I get one, I'll figure out how to use it." So, but in all sincerity, in all honesty, this is working out really good because I put the little clocks over there on the 21-inch monitor. I don't have to worry about it. I got Zoom in front of me with the Twidget, and I've got on full screen on the 40-inch the YouTube, so I can kind of keep in touch with that as well. What would I use the fourth monitor for? OBS? That's the only thing I can think of. So we'll see. I told Robert I'll give it some thought. Now I've got some issues with my computer. Now, every now and then, my Arrow will have a little CD emblem pop up next to it. And it just started doing it today. So I don't know what that deal's all about. I don't think anything's in my CD drive thingy here. No, it's empty. Alex and I were looking in mouse settings earlier. We couldn't find anything in there for that. I don't know what it is, but I don't think I can share my screen and show you guys. I also noticed today when I restarted the computer that the location services was on. I do not want location services on, but it has since gone away, so at least the little icon did. Ah, what a day. Couldn't find a t-shirt, so I had to put on a golf shirt. Not going to play golf on Friday because they changed their schedule, and they're literally putting their foot down and said, "Oh, you're scheduled, you're going to work." And I told her, here's what you do. You go in and you show them the master schedule that you get every week that says you're working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, off on Friday, and then Saturday. And then tell them that since we've made plans, you need. What they did is somebody went and cried, so they took her off the schedule for Wednesday and moved her to Friday, which is wrong, without her permission and without notifying her. So, why
Well,
is?
she's gone somewhere Thursday night.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's just it. There's just a lot going on over there right now, and the girl that's eventually going to take over sent an email out tonight trying to be, I want to say cute, because everybody knows what tomorrow is, and let me remind you, at 9:05 at night. Anyway, so let's see. Okay, I think we're good there. BH Ringer, if you can, you're. Oh my goodness, what happened here? That went full screen all of a sudden, and I don't know why. That was my Twidget I'm talking about. So I apparently have competition right now. I don't know how many people are watching Josh. I flirted with the idea of letting him finish, but I thought, again, no. He knows I stream about 10:30 at 10:45 at night, and I'm not gonna. I don't know what the right word is I'm looking for, but I decided to go ahead and stream.
I don't blame it.
I set up his OBS again tonight, or today. What we spend about 2 hours doing that, Alex, today?
Yeah, we went to Vogue, and we went to Greg's World, and or my mom did, and I said on the car while she went in and picked up and stuff.
Yeah, he did go to Greg's World. I know that.
And I was on the Zoom call from the time I never left the Zoom from the time I left the house to the time I got back to the house.
Yeah, and even then it was probably another good 45 minutes later. wasn't it? Easily. So hopefully.
I check my phone to see how much data I use on things.
Can you actually tell how much data you're using on a specific app?
Yes, at least on Android you can.
Oh wow, didn't know that either.
I only use I've only used 196 megabytes on Zoom.
Today?
Yeah, today and what little bit of other time I may have been on Zoom the rest of the month. Because my counter resets from the end of every month.
Oh, okay.
So every month it resets, and so far this month I've used a whopping 1.21 gig
On Zoom.
of mobile data.
Oh, mobile data. So that's everything combined, right?
That's everything combined. And I don't use a lot of data at all, but I'm still on unlimited data with unlimited on my cell phone with 10 gigs of hotspot.
Okay. I wouldn't even want to look at mine. I don't even know where my phone's at right now. I have no idea where my phone's at. I know it's here in the house somewhere.
Yeah, I haven't found mine either.
Well, I know it's here because I just took a picture of something and sent it to Lorna to her phone while she was sitting beside me. So probably it's in there on the arm of the couch or maybe on the little end table. I don't know. I made such a mess today putting this little I really thought this monitor would go in a little easier and did. And in reality, it did go in really easy once I figured out I didn't need to do what they said I needed to do. Looks good. Got it at the right level. I was going to mess with the tilt, but I thought, no, I'm not going to mess with the tilt. It's fine. I can still see a little bit of the RGB of the fan, which that's not a make or break deal either. We did have a hell of a scare though. We put all the wiring back in, plugged everything in, turned the computer on, and nothing. Motherboard lit up, RGB fan was going around, the fan up front was going around, fan in back was going around, nothing on the monitors. No, all three monitors, nothing. So we unplugged everything, turned off the power supply, hit the power button, let it dissipate all the capacitors and whatnot, plugged everything back in, hit the power supply button, hit the power on, nothing. So then we come up with the brilliant idea of, well, let's go back to the CPU and see if that works. Needless to say, that didn't work. So then when I say we, it literally was a we thing. It was Alex and I. He says, well, the only thing I can suggest you do is take the graphics card out and, plug it into the onboard motherboard, and that's what we did. Nothing. Oh, geez ain't the word for it. I literally, at one point in time, I plugged it back in, started it back up, and I went to get a drink, and I came walking back in going, if it's not working this time, I'm literally going to cry. And about the time Alex goes, it's working, it's working. So sure enough, it was. So we shut everything down again, plugged it back into the graphics card, turned it back on, and it still works. So Alex theorized that maybe when I accidentally unplugged it and it shut off improperly this afternoon when I was putting in that second monitor, that something just got out of whack. It's working now, that's all that matters. Nice little learning experience. Kind of fun pulling the graphics card out. Putting it back in this time was a piece of cake. There was no struggling, there was no... It's like your second child. You know how your first child, you're just all eggshells and you don't want to, you don't risk anything. This was like your second child. I was like, pull that cord out, Rip. Put that quarterback in, Rip. So, it went pretty good, actually. What time did you get up today, Greg?
Went to bed at 4.
Oh, my.
Tossed and turned till about 6:45. Got up, had some coffee, watched a movie, and fell asleep by 11:30. Woke up at 5:30.
That's understandable. I mean, that's I can see that. I can see that. Hey, Jim. Good evening to you.
I wouldn't know anything about this whole child thing you were just talking about.
Well, your first child, you literally carry it like it's an egg, and you don't want to crack the shell, and you gently set it here, and you pick it up gently. Your second child, you throw it over there, and you don't really worry about it.
Yeah, I get that whole thing. Children have never been my thing.
I was just happy to get this up and running because I was in the midst of about ready to, okay, what am I sending back? The motherboard or the graphics card? Well, wait, don't have to send the motherboard back because onboard graphics works. Yay! So I send back the graphics card. And then Alex goes, are you going to tell him you broke it? I'm like, no. I'm going to tell him it don't work. It just suddenly stopped working.
Yeah.
Kind of the truth. I mean, it did suddenly stop working, but it's because I unplugged the computer when I was moving it. Thank goodness it started working because I didn't have to want to do that. Looks good. I like it. I really do like how I'm actually sitting at an angle, and if I do put the fourth one in there, it'll be right there in front of me, and this will be nice. I don't need it. I don't. But I could put OBS on it. I don't know. Somebody get those thoughts out of my head, please.
Lean closer.
You want me to have Mrs. K walk in here and help you out?
Well, yeah, but, it's more satisfying if I do it.
I'll bet it would be.
I want to know I have a very important question.
Here we go.
Very important
You
question.
probably answer this one. Whose idea was it for Josh to start streaming in the first place?
Oh. I don't know the answer to that question. Let me think.
I'm not sure I know the answer to that.
Let me
either.
think about that a minute. Can I phone a friend? Oh wait, I don't know where my phone's at. Never mind. I'll take a hint, please.
I don't know the answer. That's the reason why I'm asking you.
Oh,
I don't think it's my fault.
no, it's not.
Ain't mine, I guarantee you that.
No, that I can second that. All those in favor, aye. You got that vote.
I'll guarantee.
I'm going to that. I think, and I'll have to do some research. I think he brought it up one night on a stream, and as a collective group, we said, yeah, that probably can be done. I think. Okay?
Well, there was no
And boy, did we regret that decision.
I think we've regretted a few more decisions than that one.
Yeah. So, Jim, I got a question for you. I wished I could share this, but ever since this thing restarted today, on my mouse, on the cursor, every now and then there'll be a CD disc, real small CD disc, flash and go away. Have you ever seen anything like that?
No, not usually.
I don't know if I can share my screen and you guys see it or not. Plus, I don't want to make Greg mad by sharing the screen this soon in the stream.
Oh, Jesus, I'm cracked
So,
together.
yeah.
Oh.
And my location services turned themselves on upon the restart.
Well, that doesn't necessarily surprise me. That's probably Microsoft screwing around again.
Yeah.
We looked under mouse controls and couldn't figure it out. That being Alex and I. That's a very good question he asked, actually. Who did suggest this? I'll research it. I'm going to try this. Go here. So you guys should be seeing a blue background with zoom off to the side here and twidget right here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put this right here. Can you see? I'll leave that.
I can see it.
You saw that?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Exactly. Thank you very much. Now, Alex seems to think it's been there all along. It has not. I would have noticed that because the first time I was like, what? And then I sat here and literally went, what? So what is that?
That's a good question. It's like it's polling something.
Check device manager.
Do me a favor, open up File Explorer.
Sure. Are you talking about this one right here?
Yeah.
Oof, God, that's huge.
That's what she said.
Okay, local disk C.
Let me move Twidget out of the way.
Hold on.
Okay.
Picture resolve, photos, okay. No, that's weird. What's the new volume D? What is that?
That would be, I believe, my internal 3 terabyte drive inside the machine itself.
Okay, alright.
You want me to make this part bigger, or is this okay?
No, that's fine.
All right.
Picture resolve is Z. Where's the picture resolve hole? Actually,
Well,
reside?
this was a partition that we made for. Do what, Alex?
It's a partition on the C drive.
Right, and we're going to eventually get rid of it because I've got it full, and I'm gonna redo how I did that. I thought this would work. It doesn't. I'm just gonna go to either my C or my D or somewhere else, and make that my DaVinci. What this is all of my DaVinci.
Are you using OneDrive?
Probably, I don't know. I honestly
Well,
don't
I
know.
see OneDrive sitting there in the list. I'm asking if you actually use it.
I don't think so. I think Microsoft just puts it there.
You talking about right here?
Yeah, right there.
Um,
What is that doing there?
it's just sitting there for as far as I know. I
Well,
don't think well, let's see if there's anything in there. I don't know. I guess I do. Apparently I do.
Okay.
Apparently not. Pictures aren't coming up. Jim, I honestly don't know.
Okay.
I didn't think I was because I'm not a big fan of OneDrive.
Okay.
Go and uninstall it.
Hold on. Go down to the lower right of the lower right of the taskbar and click on that little arrow that's there. I want to see what comes up.
Well, the desktop is not responding right now. Look for a cloud icon in the system to indicate when OneDrive is running.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Since we get to that arrow.
I don't have an arrow, and the only
arrow is on the other screen that you're not sharing right now.
right, and I'm going to tell you what it is. I've got safely remove hardware and eject media, my speakers.
Hold on. Safely eject media.
Yeah.
What's plugged in that's plugged in through USB?
Oh, 100 things. I can't. Well, I can't get it to open up, so I can tell you. Let's see. My docking station's plugged into it. My DVD drive's plugged into it. My Western did.
Hold it. Your DVD drive is plugged in.
Yeah.
There's nothing in that DVD drive, is there?
No.
Okay.
My Western Digital book thing, whatever it's called, is plugged into it.
Okay.
I've got my USB hub is plugged in, and it's got 2 cameras, 1 flash drive, and I don't know what the other 2 go to.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, it takes a lot to do this. Okay, so
Somehow I don't think it really takes all that to do this, but that's another subject.
well, 2 cameras for me and the fish tank. Anyway, then I got my speakers. I got my icon for network. I've got my 2 apps are using my microphone for the Yeti. I've got the shield that says Windows Security. I've got the Zoom thing. I've got OBS thing. I've got Stream Deck thing. I've got Real Player there. I should close it. I don't need it. And then I've got AMD software. That is it. I don't have any arrow to click on.
There's not, well, the problem is the taskbar that I'm looking at, which I have seen none of what you just said.
Okay, hang on. We will resolve that. Hang on.
Screen, not his primary monitor.
Hold on. I'll solve that issue.
Okay.
Now Windows Explorer stopped working, so I just shut it down.
That's
Maybe.
That's a little disconcerting.
Yeah, it's not shutting down either. So you're talking about these over here, right?
I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing where your arrow is pointing. Hold on. Okay, so we got it sitting over there. Lower right corner of the screen,
Right here.
where the taskbar is.
Right.
Well, your arrow is not pointing at that. It's pointing at a fish tank thing.
And on my screen, it's actually below it. Let me see. Let me do this. Let me get rid of that. Now it should be a blue screen.
Yes, it's a blue screen.
Okay, now I've got it hovering over.
Every time you go down to the taskbar, that arrow disappears. That's weird. That pointer disappears. That's
Huh.
weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, I can't see what's going on.
I'm able to see it.
Well, for some reason I can't.
Can you unplug the USB hub temporarily?
Hold on. Just a second.
Sure.
You know why I can't see it? It's because my thing is.
Oh, so it was you, Jim.
Oh, he's gonna fit right in.
Hang on. Let me see if I can see it here.
Hey guys,
Yeah, it won't. You know what? It won't let me see it for some reason, and part of it seems to be because the Zoom thing in the bottom is. Oh, there we go. Now it's finally gone away. Okay. Wow. Boy, that's a lot of stuff going on.
oh, that's a lot of stuff. You should see my taskbar here.
Wintermute is asking, can I unplug the USB hub temporarily?
Well, which camera is the camera you're using right now plugged into that hub?
For Zoom, no, but for the fish tank, yes.
Okay, so you'll probably temporarily lose the fish tank.
I don't mind unplugging it at all.
Yeah, unplug it. Just I want to see.
CD-ROM.
Yeah, I could. Okay, the CD-ROM I can unplug. It's unplugged. I bet the stream just went haywire because I hit the fish tank camera. So that's not a problem. Now, do you want me to just unplug?
Oh! It stopped. It stopped. Plug in the DVD drive again.
Yeah, it's back.
Well, then that's what it is.
Well, I didn't plug it. I didn't plug it back in yet. It's back already on its own.
Oh, okay.
See if it comes back again. Yep, there it is.
There it is again. That's weird.
Yep. Okay, so I will go over here and I'm going to unplug the fish cam so I don't trip and fall. I've been on the floor once today and that was not a pretty sight.
Yeah, it's weird. It's still coming up.
Okay, now I'm going to go get the... Oh, I'm going to go get the USB and unplug it. If I disconnect the power, will that actually do what you want it to do, or do you want me to disconnect it at...
No, I want it disconnected completely.
Figured that's what you was going to say. Okay, hold on. I think that's it.
Okay, that one of the icons went away too.
Well, I'm going to make sure that that's it. Yep, that was it.
Okay, well, I'm waiting to see if it comes back. So far, it's not coming back, so something attached to that hub is the issue.
Yep, let me join you over here and see, and I've got a good clean arrow.
Something attached to that hub is the issue. So
Okay.
here's what we do. We unplug everything from the hub and plug it back and plug just the hub back in.
Well, I'm going to play great guy here. I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm doing it right now. So there goes that. And then, well, I've already unplugged the camera, so we know it's not that.
Yeah, just unplug everything.
Everything,
from the hub.
everything is unplugged.
Okay, now we're gonna plug just the hub into the computer.
Yep, doing that now.
Okay.
Plugging the hub into the computer. Plugging the hub into the computer. Well, it's kind of hard to plug the hub in the computer if you won't be quiet. Where'd it go? Never mind. Now you know, this is gonna be fun because I ain't moving this computer. Last time I moved the computer, it shut the daggone thing off. Okay, USB. Ouch!
Never heard of a USB. Ouch.
It's a new thing.
Okay.
There it is. Plugged it in.
Okay, that's fine. Just let it sit there for a little bit.
You got it. Now who wanted in? BH
Hey,
Ringer.
Ian,
Yes.
I got Josh on the phone, and he wants to know if we want to talk to him.
Tell him I'm involved in a stream right now, and my life doesn't revolve around his life. Okay?
Okay, so far so good.
He thinks I'm kidding.
I know you're not kidding. Okay, so we know that it's something attached to the hub. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to plug one thing in, and we're going to wait.
All right.
Then we're going to plug another thing in, and then we're going to wait. We're going to see where that freaking disk thing keeps popping up.
Here comes the first thing.
What's the first thing?
My flash drive.
Okay.
Why is BH Ringer coming in twice? Is BH Ringer in the chat? I can't see Zoom right now because I'm sharing my screen.
I don't see him typing anything at the moment.
But is he there though?
I don't see him.
Okay, I'll go ahead and admit him again and see what happens. Okay, so the USB appears to not be the issue.
Okay, then we're going to start plugging in the
Well, I'm
next
gonna
thing.
go check something now. I'm gonna see what's on that USB. Oh, you know what? It did make the noise, didn't it?
Pardon me?
It made the noise like it was attached, right?
Yeah.
My C drive, my D drive, the Z drive that we're gonna get rid of one of these days. I don't see the USB on there.
That's interesting. You have the power plugged into the hub itself, right?
Powers. I got nice little blue lights on my USB hub. I'm gonna try this again.
Okay.
Now I do have buttons to turn them on and off, but I've never been able to tell when they're on and when they're off. I plugged it back. I plugged it back in and nothing.
Okay, that's fine. Let's leave it. Let's pull it out and leave it out. Try the next thing.
Okay, now I don't know what the next thing goes to. I'll figure it out though. Well, the good news is we're not having the little disc thingy. The bad news is nothing seems to be working.
Oh, there we go. You got a smartware something or other just popped up.
That would be my Western Digital drive, I believe.
Okay.
Yep, that's the Western Digital. I called it the Big Drive 2G. So that's that one.
Okay. Well, let's just wait a minute and let's see what happens. You can close that particular window. And let's just let it sit there for a minute or two. That seems to be fine. All right. Well, let's move on to the next one.
The next one's going to be my docking station.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it right next to there. It heard the doo-doo-doo. I don't think it'll show up because there's nothing in the docking station right now.
Okay.
So,
Now let's let it sit there for a minute or two.
Yeah. I'm just getting prepared. I'm doing the Boy Scout thing. I'm being prepared, or however they did that. I can't remember. Is one of these 3 fingers? Was it that? No, I don't know. So it's disturbing that flash drive didn't work, and I'm plugging everything in the same. I just went right straight down the line and it worked. So I haven't seen it yet. Have you?
No.
Did BH make it in?
I don't see him.
Okay. Well, I'll come back. All right. So I'm going to put my backup terabyte into the docking station.
Something went down.
Yeah, I heard that. I saw that. It's coming up, I think.
Okay, there's a local disk H. I see that.
That will be it. It just takes it a minute to load in.
Okay, well.
We got time. Maybe.
Again, I want to see if there's at any point where that comes back.
Maybe I can't admit people while I'm sharing my screen.
That might be too.
Well, I clicked on admit. Alex, let me know if you're co-hosting. If you are, let BH Ringer in, please.
I'm waiting for it to finish doing what it's doing.
Yeah, me too.
Is that a mechanical drive?
It is.
Okay.
Yes, I am, and BH Ringer is trying to get in twice. There's 2 BH Ringers. Which one do I let in?
I think that's because I'm sharing a screen. Try the top one first, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, now there's only one.
Oh, then that solves the problem.
Yep. See if you can let him in for me, please.
I can.
Cool. Thank you.
I haven't seen this thing come up yet, but I'm still waiting for this drive to finish loading.
Yeah, usually it's done by now. If it doesn't go shortly, I take it out and put one in. It'll load practically instantly.
The just typed in the chat that Zoom keeps crashing.
On his end?
On his end, it says by his name. It says that he's done the waiting room, but it says joining right next to his name. But it should have already dinged in by now.
Okay, it might be though because I'm trying to let him in and I'm sharing my screen. I honestly have no idea. It's just a thought.
Now he went away, so he must be trying to redo it on him.
Probably. So this is usually never taken this long at all.
Yeah, that kind of disturbs me a bit.
Me too, because that's where my backups are at.
What drive is that?
It's the H drive. It's on my docking station.
I understand that, but what's the actual drive?
Oh, it's you mean the disc itself is a Western Seagate. I can't read it because I wrote over it. 1 terabyte SATA.
Okay, how old is it?
Well, I don't know.
Should have a manufacturing date on it somewhere.
I don't think I can read it while it's upside down though. Hold on.
Okay, you got me there.
Let me shed a little light on the subject.
Because the fact that that's taking long, I want to know the age of the drive.
Well, I got a part number. I got a PSD. Ouch.
There should be, if it's anything like the Seagate drive I'm holding in my hand, should be on the left about 2/3 of the way up or 1/3 of the way down. It should have a date or something on it.
Well, from the top of the label down, I got 2 little icons you can scan. I don't know what those things are called.
Yeah, the QR codes.
Yeah, there you go. And then, has it come up yet?
No, it's still working on it.
I mean, I'm gonna solve this problem.
If you're looking at it upside
Oh,
down.
I solved the problem. I took it out. I'm gonna try another drive, just to make sure that my daggone docking station works.
No, your docking station probably works.
Yeah, well it does, because this one I just put in popped right up. So let's close that. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's go back to this PC, and I'll take this drive out. I'll refresh this.
Okay, well, before you put that Seagate 1 terabyte back in, if you look at it with everything the right way up, there should be on the right-hand side of the label, below the two QR codes, it should say plus 5 volts, plus 12 volts, and then there should be a DOM.
Date of manufacture.
I got plus 5, plus 12, and DOM says 26 January 2019.
Okay.
I'd have never found that upside down. So now, obviously, my docking station works because I put in another hard drive and it popped right up.
Okay, well then, the next thing that I would suggest you do is you can remove the drive that's in the docking station currently, put that back in, and then run Crystal Disk Info and see what the hell the status of the drive is.
So put back in the Seagate drive?
Yep.
Okay, doing that now.
Because the fact that it's taking that long makes me suspect the drive is failing.
Did we get BH Ringer in yet?
Okay, now that time it came up.
It did, didn't it? That's crazy, crazy,
Yeah, it's very disconcerting.
crazy. Yeah, crazy and concerning. You're right. So what do you want to run next?
I want to run Crystal Disk Info against the H drive.
Sure you
What it
do.
shows.
CRYSTAL. Oh, God, I got the wrong glasses on. Crystal Disk Info.
Oh yeah, 64-bit. Yeah, that's fine. 64-bit, not 32. Thank you.
Can I close this now?
You can close that if you like. Yes. I don't see the program.
Because it's over here on this other doggone stupid monitor.
Okay, there we go. All right, let's take a look at the H drive up at the top. You got
Can I do that specifically by drive or just go through them?
You can click on anything up there at the top you want. It says it's okay, but I am concerned.
Oh, I am too, because the first time we sat here for a good 3 or 4 minutes and nothing, and then that time it just went right through. So BH, good to see you.
Okay. Here's the first thing that I'm questioning. The rotation rate says 5,900 RPM.
That's what it says.
That's very odd. They're either usually 5,400 or 7,200, not 5,900.
Would it make any difference if it came out of a AT&T DVR or not?
Possibly, but it shouldn't. They should be standard industry drives.
Okay.
So that rotation speed's a little odd.
I was going to take it out and look, but I won't.
That's okay. That's a little odd.
Okay.
The power on hours, wow.
Well, bear in mind, it came out of an AT&T DVR receiver.
Here's my advice. Although it doesn't show anything's wrong with the drive, I would consider replacing it soon.
Okay.
That's a lot of power on hours.
Okay. Well, I'm only using it for my experimental backups that I'm doing that I have no idea how to restore. So God ever knows if I need to do that. I'm up the creek because I don't know how to do it. All right, let's try the USB again. See if we can get it to go. So I'm going to go to the third slot down on the USB hub. And still no noise. I'm going to go ahead and just minimize that, and I'm going to bring back, where's my, there we go.
Yeah,
Wow, that's crazy.
What?
No noise. This is a 256 gigabyte flash drive. I had this problem a while back too. And I don't remember how I fixed it.
You got another drive you can try.
Oh yeah. Of course I do.
Yeah, so what did I see? 4 or 5 on your desktop that one time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in my. There's 8 on the desktop.
There you go. Hello.
Hey, Ken,
Yes, sir.
Josh asked me to ask you to send him Black Watch's email because Black Watch said that he could email him.
Congratulations. Tell him I said good. Congratulations. I'll try another one just to see. Actually, I'll try the other. Now that we know that port works. Nope, not going to work. All right. I'll try another. I mean, there's no sense to really do this. We know it's going to work.
Do we? So it sounds to me like
Maybe.
there may be something wrong with that drive.
Well, you can't turn them on and off, can you?
No, they either work or they don't.
All right, my camera's going to go away briefly. I'm sure that breaks all your hearts. Oh my God, where'd Ken go? Oh, Ken, come back, Ken. Okay, so that's not working in that one either. I'll give it a second. All right, second's up. Man, I hope not. I need the stuff. I need to get this working and get everything pulled off there is what I need to do. Now, God, I don't want to do this. I'm guessing nothing came up because I didn't hear no noise.
Yeah, nothing came up.
All right, watch this. This will be mind-boggling. First things first. Oh, I can't turn the camera back on while I'm there. Okay, so I'm gonna take. Oh, doggone it. What's that from? Anybody remember that show? There we go. So.
Yeah, for some reason my mind is drawing a blank.
Smedley.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna take this USB. I'm gonna put it in the laptop. And if it comes up in the laptop, I'm going to get real concerned. I honestly don't want it to come up on the laptop. Oh, 2 little bears standing out in the river. Isn't that cute? Shut up. All right. USB's going in. USB now works. I'll put it over here. I know this works. Nothing. Now the USB is glowing like it's trying to work.
But it's not coming up. And it says something about the USB drive not recognized or something.
Nothing. There's no. That noise you heard was notifications just turned on. That was something from YouTube. No, there's nothing, no indication, nothing, nothing at all. I want to take this dongle out for my mouse and put it on the other side. Okay, now it just made now it's working on the laptop. Let me unblur my screen. It is working on the laptop. I can't unblur my screen because I'm sharing my screen. Doggone it. Jim's finding this funny. He likes this.
Yeah.
How not to be a technician, brought to you by me.
Keen.
Brought to you by Ken. All right, so there's the flash drive. It's working just fine. Okay. Now, I will.
Now take it out and shove it back in the hub.
We think alike. Pay no attention to the mess on the bed. It was a long afternoon.
Yeah, like you said earlier, you're beginning to be like Josh.
I know. Only for today. I put it back in. Nothing. Nothing.
Well, okay. Well, here's one other thing to try. You have a spare USB port on the front of the machine.
That's where I just moved it to. I unplugged the camera. That's why the skeleton came up, and I plugged it in there, and it's glowing off and on, and there it goes.
Okay.
Now it should show up over there on the square, on this PC. Hopefully. Is it just slow reading, or can USBs go bad? Flash drives go bad?
Yes, they can go bad.
Well, it made the noise, but it hasn't showed up yet. But is it the noise from unplugging the camera, or was it the noise from the USB?
Well, no, the noise that it made was it recognized something went in.
Okay.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm starting to question the drive itself.
I'm going to probably have to put it in the laptop, get it working in the laptop, and then pull everything off of it, and then not use it. Just to be safe.
Well, yeah. The other thing you probably want to do is you probably want to think about. I assume you bought it new.
It was brand new when it was given to me, yes. I'm the one that took it out of the package.
Okay. All right.
No, it's not. I put it in the back on my 3.2. Nothing happened. So I'm going to plug it back in here to the USB hub a second. And I'm going to walk away and get a coffee. Hopefully it goes doot, 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 and shows up. I'll be right back.
Sounds like it's flaky.
I had that little location icon show up in my notification area on one machine a couple times.
Did it make any noise?
No.
Did it show up? No.
Well, I can't tell because we can't see your screen.
Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. No, it did not show up. So I'm going to unplug the camera again. I'm going to plug it back up there. I'm just going to let it sit until it does something. Like makes a noise or something. So if I do get this going, should I just... Oh, no, that's the wrong terminology. Should I put it back into the laptop, pull everything off of it?
My advice is if the laptop is able to read it for the time being, get everything off of it, and then I would probably whose drive is it? What manufacturer?
SanDisk, I think.
If it's a SanDisk, well, most of them, it's a SanDisk especially, they have lifetime warranties.
Cruiser Glide 3.0, 256 gigabyte.
I would think about opening up an RMA with SanDisk and have it replaced. I believe they have lifetime warranties.
I just put it back in the laptop to see what's going to happen. Nothing's happening yet. Do they have a limited amount of... There it goes on the laptop.
Okay.
Kind of slow.
Here, my advice is to get anything you need off of that now.
Which is everything.
Well, get it off of there.
All right. USB. That on it. Let me see what it says. It says USB device not recognized. The last USB device you connected to this computer malfunctioned and Windows cannot open it.
Yeah, it's flaking out. It's flaking out. If you can get it to come back up, get as much as you can off of it immediately.
There it is. So on the other side, it comes right up. So I'm going to,
Pull everything off.
yeah, doing that now. Trying to. Gosh dang, I hate this. Where's my dongle at? So I can put my mouse back in here.
Now, was this? You said the drive was given to you?
Yeah, one of my friends in Vegas was a member. She belonged to Costco, and she went out there and she come over to visit one day, and she says, "I got a surprise for you." And that was what the surprise was a 256 gigabyte flash drive.
Okay. Any chance you can get a copy of the receipt, because you may need that for the RMA?
No, she passed away a couple years ago.
Shit. Okay. Well, here's what I would do. I would contact SanDisk. Tell them you got it as a gift, so you don't have the original receipt, but it's flaky and intermittent, and it doesn't seem to work most of the time. And see if they will give you an RMA. Send it back to them, and so assuming they give you an RMA, send it back to them, they'll replace it.
All right, everything's moving.
Yeah, hopefully it stays up long enough for it to move everything.
Yeah, we can only hope. So I'm gonna just set this over here and we'll plug it in so it doesn't run out of battery. This battery in this laptop is shot. It only goes to 79%, and then if you let it run, it goes down really, really quick. But I'm not gonna replace the battery. It's not that important to me. I don't ever plan on doing anything major with that laptop as it is. Blackwatch. Yeah, I'm happy that the monitor's working too, actually. Kind of upset that this stupid flash drive's not working, but other than that, it's all good. And bring up that. All right, now I'm back. What'd I miss? Go catch up on chat. Winter mute's there. Photo mix media's there. Stealth mode's there. Yep. It's over there on the laptop, and it is exactly doing 1% already. Just blazing right along. So, what'd I say the flash drive brand was?
It was SanDisk, I believe.
Cruiser.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just super weird. Very, very odd. So,
They go bad like anything else. They go bad.
yeah. If this is the least of my worries from today, considering what I went through, I'll be okay. Considering when I put the other monitor up and plugged it all in and nothing worked for about 6 tries, I'll be good with that little problem right there.
Your little disk thing hasn't come back, has it?
My little disc thing hasn't come back. What?
Oh shit. Hang on.
Hold on. I'll fix that problem.
Did it again.
This is all started. You had that little disc showing up
There.
on your pointer.
I solved the problem. It's still running. It's at 3%. I'll just let it run.
Yeah, it's going to take a while.
It'll take a long while. So,
This all started because you had that little disc thing next to your pointer. That hasn't come back, hasn't it?
you know what? I don't think I have seen it, but I also have not plugged back in the DVD drive either. Should I plug that in and see if it brings it back?
That would be my next thing. For some reason, it's trying to. I'm guessing it's trying to pull the DVD drive just to see if there's anything in it, but That's a yes.
Let me get rid of that. Let me go back over here. Let me... Oh, crap. I can't remember what's what. Go there. And then... Okay, so you guys should be seeing this PC in a blue screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that went better than I thought it would. All right, here we go on the count of 1, B, 3. I'll put the mouse over there so we can see if anything happens. Okay, that was interesting. There we go. DVD drive F, and it's empty because there's nothing in there. And no, I don't see the little disc yet. So probably was that USB drive, huh?
It's a possibility. We'll see. Let's let it sit like that for now, and we'll just continue on. And if it comes back, then we'll know. Now, it could be that the thumb drive was causing some issue because it was basically ready to, pardon my language, shit itself.
Now, can that be formatted?
What?
The USB drive.
You can, but the format's not the issue.
Okay.
Format's not the issue. The issue is that it sometimes works and it sometimes doesn't, which means there's a defect.
She gave that to me in 2016, and I've been using it since. And it probably's had some good usage on it. So, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that little thing come back yet. Have you? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That didn't sound good. That was the laptop making a noise, and it says,
It sounds like the thumb drive gave up the ghost.
an unexpected error is keeping you from copying the file. If you continue to receive this error, you can use the error code to search. Stop making noise, damn it! I'm reading. Setup 64. What in the hell's that doing on there? Wait a minute. Who wants in or who left?
Nobody left that I'm aware of. Maybe Jeff wants in? I don't know.
Gary.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Gary. Hold on. Can't let Gary back in yet.
Too late.
Hold on.
Actually, both missed something on that drive. If it's from 2000 or 2016, it's probably 6 or 7 years old. Most truckers go to 5 years.
What was 6 or 7 years old and what?
You say you got it.
I think she gave it to me in 2016.
Right, and now would be at least 6 years.
Yep.
And I don't know how many hard drives go over 6 years. Do you, Jim?
It's a USB.
It's not a hard
It's
drive.
a flash
It's
drive.
a thumb drive.
Still, usually 6 is 5 or
No,
6.
it depends on terabytes written.
Oh, it's okay. You're right. I thought you said it was a 3.5. My mistake.
No. Thumb drive.
Yeah. I got a couple that are 95%. That's
Why does that not surprise me with you?
Actually, when I day trade, I scrape the whole screen, everything going by. I save it to a file.
I have an idea.
But still, here's the deal. I mean, even if you get to the terabytes written limit, it becomes read-only. It doesn't just become intermittent. That the computer will see it and then it won't see it, and then it'll see it and then it won't see it. It just becomes read-only.
So you do have to switch it to the D drive. Because Windows tries to write to it when it goes on the drive. And it doesn't have enough room.
There's nothing. This is nothing but pictures. I don't understand.
And why does that not surprise any of us?
What kind of pictures?
Oh, let's see here. There's one called Fish. There's one called Ethel Chocolate Christmas. There's one called Sailor
Cool. Go ahead.
Way.
Kids are asleep, brother. Go for it, man. I'm cool.
This Cold. That's a TV series. My Canon pictures. There's 678 pictures in one folder from my 35 millimeter. So you know what? I'll deal with this later.
No, don't wait.
What was that?
You know, he's a perfect candidate for a NAS. He has so many things on so many drives. He's a perfect candidate for a NAS, absolutely without question.
Yeah, 10-4, where he can easily access whatever he wants. Yeah, 10-4 about that. And I'm looking at his stuff here. I was like, oh, what a mess. That's what I'm thinking. Sorry.
I totally agree. He's a mess. He's got all of this stuff scattered on all of these drives. I don't know how he keeps track of it. I don't know that he can keep track of it.
What's that?
With all of the stuff you have on all of these drives, we're thinking you're a perfect candidate for a NAS.
Hey, at least there's one thing you're not, Ken. You're not Josh, or you'd be calling me constantly asking me to fix it for you.
I'm absolutely serious. I see a NAS in your future because you've got so many things on so many drives. You need one repository.
I'm listening.
Well, a NAS, a network is attached storage. You can either build one or you can buy one. It's up to you. I will tell you right now that based on what I'm seeing here, a pair of 8 terabytes at a minimum, probably a pair of 12 terabytes would probably be ideal.
Well, since we're doing this, so this is,
Because you've got things scattered all over these drives.
well, that's true. This is all pictures and DaVinci Resolve and Photoshop.
And I get that. And my recommendation to you is either buy a 2-bay NAS or you build one. You can do that. And move the pictures to the NAS so that you have a single repository for all of this stuff. And you want the pair of drives because you're going to put them in a RAID 1 configuration so that in case one drive dies, you're not up shit's creek.
Yeah, a pair of 12s would do it. I agree, Jim. A pair of 12s would meet his needs. It's put on the scene. Yeah.
Would meet his needs for now and probably in the future.
Yes, sir.
What kind of dollars are we talking here?
Well, if you buy a NAS box, you're probably going to spend between 3 and 5 just for the box.
100 or 1,000?
100.
Oh, okay.
Now, for the drives themselves, I'm not sure what 12 terabyte drives go for at the moment. I think they're between 3 and 4. I want
You're
to
gonna need about 1,200, Ken. You're gonna need about 1,200 or so plus shipping.
I wonder if Kerry would build me one if I asked him to.
No, he won't. He will recommend that you buy a Synology.
That's a joke, Jim.
Yeah, I get it.
You say a 12
But
gigabyte.
that's exactly what he would do.
Oh, I know. You said 2 12 terabytes?
2 12 terabyte drives.
All right, I'm taking notes.
Be sure to get the Iron Wolf. You know, what would you recommend, Jim?
He
Or
can get the
drive?
Iron. He can get the Iron Wolves, or he can get the Western Digital Reds. I have Iron Wolves, I believe, in mine.
Okay. The Western Digital Reds are good too. Maybe a little less inexpensive, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the budget is here.
Okay, it's something for me to consider.
Now, as I said, you can build one if you want.
Now, how does this work? Do I plug this into my current configured desktop, or does this run
No.
separately?
It runs separately. You plug it into the network.
Okay.
Runs
Plug it
right
into
off your
network
server
with
router.
you plug it into the network with an Ethernet cable. You have to set up shares on the NAS, which isn't too difficult. The easiest the easiest or least path of resistance is probably a Synology NAS box because it makes it real easy.
So I'm going to have to attach a switch to my Ethernet and run one cable to the hard drive or to the desktop and one to the NAS?
No.
No?
No, the NAS plugs into whatever you've got. You've got, you have a switch now, or how many ports do you have on your router?
The router's in the other room and they're all full. I do have a switch. It's not hooked up. So I'm probably going to have to hook up a switch.
Yeah, you're going to have to hook up the switch, plug the NAS into the switch, and then the switch goes to the rest of the network, and that's all it really requires.
Okay. Well, I've got my switch. I dug it out. It's down there on the shelf over there somewhere. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. I think that little issue went away. I haven't seen that little disk thing.
Yeah,
So chances are it was that flash drive doing that.
it might be. It's entirely possible.
Yeah, and I checked a second ago. I ran through here. That's my backup drive. It's still going. It's good. The flash drive is empty, or that is empty. It just tried to pop itself open because it wants me to put a disk in there. So we're good. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing that. Close that. And bring this back up over here. Yeah, I got some catching up to do. I don't know who Finn is, but welcome. Good to see you. Whomever you are. Or whoever you are. I never did follow that logic in English class.
Well, I got my charger. Hang on, guys. Shoot.
Been around for a while. About 5-6 months. Alright, cool. So how was everyone's day besides mine? Mine was a Monday today. Oh good, that one's done. Go ahead. Sorry.
See if I can pull this up. Sure if this will show up or not.
Oh, cool. All right. There we go.
Not a bad little laptop. I'm moving 2 folders at one time off the USB and they're going through with no issues whatsoever. See, you know, Jim, you may have a point because on my flash drive, I've got a folder called Flash Drive, March 22nd, 2018. You might have a logical point there.
Now, you need something to consolidate all of these things instead of having everything scattered all over the place.
I need an intervention is what I need.
Well, there's that too.
We're here for you, Ken. We're here for you.
Oh, Sid Meier. See, Greg, I told you I had Railroad set up. I found it. It's on this flash drive. That's hilarious.
Bad news,
Or-
Ken.
What?
It looks like, whatever it says, it looks like a 2-year warranty on the SanDisk Cruiser.
Oh, that's fine. If I get everything, if I get my pictures off here, this other nonsense I don't care about. I honestly do not care about it.
Ken, I have a, I think it's a better idea for you.
Okay, I'm listening.
As far as the NAS goes, since you have made, what you can do is you can go get you like an old, or buy you like an old, still Optiplex computer, a tower,
Right.
off of eBay, and we could install Linux on that. You could get those 12 terabyte drives, stick those in that, and you have a NAS for a whole lot cheaper than getting a Synology or something.
Yeah, but Alex, man, it's a lot slower, brother. It's a lot slower. The older architecture.
I'm just saying. I'm saying it can be done.
Yes, sir, it can be. Yes, sir.
Or maybe I can clean some of this stuff up and not have a flash drive that has another flash drive information on it. I'm not kidding you. It says flash drive 22/4/2018. And it's got the railroad game on it. So that was good that I went and looked for that. I'm happy I did that. But now we're going to get rid of some stuff.
Let me see if, okay, anyway.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what I want to get rid of. Okay. Whew, what a day. I've missed out. Been busy so far. You haven't missed a thing. It's been the most boringest stream ever. We've had nothing but crickets.
We've had crickets and we've had technical stuff.
I had him convinced we had crickets. Now you got to go bring the technical stuff up. Now I got to tell him what's going on.
You don't have to tell him anything. The stream.
Well, he'll just rewatch the stream.
That's right. He can just rewind the stream at any point.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
So Rick texted me earlier today and said he probably won't join. He's at his mom, and his exact words were, "She has slow DSL." So I said that's no problem. We'll see him when we see him.
Who's this again? I'm sorry.
Rick Lakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you mentioned it.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that, Robert. He says yes, Carrie. Oh, that's funny.
You Trainer, good to see you. Good looking gentleman over there. Cheers, sir.
You ever get down to the 48 Lower Continental United States there, BH Ringer?
Not for a long time.
If we set up a big shindig next summer or spring, you think maybe you might be able to attend it?
You never know.
That's why I ask. We're kind of working on that. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have done that.
I'm just thinking how much of a drive that's son of a bitch is.
About 800 miles.
Oh, how much?
About 800, 850.
You're out in Nova Scotia, right?
Yeah.
That's probably pretty close.
It's 1,000 miles here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about a 21-hour drive to Florida.
We're like this, and we're like that. Way over here. And I would need a passport. I don't have a passport.
So I know, yeah, that would be the other thing. So I know you'll find this amusing, but the flash drive that I'm taking all this stuff off of and putting it on my laptop, any thoughts on what I named that folder?
No, I have no.
USB 2022. Just made sense. Does it show that? Oh, it is there. I don't need to copy that one. All right. I better not do this while I'm trying to live stream. New house 2018. That's 56 pictures.
They're probably all duplicates.
No. And yes, there are a lot. I need to find me a very good, go through all my pictures and get the duplicates, because I do have some duplicates. There's no question about that. No question.
Well, I'm sure I have tons of duplicates because I have layers of backup, so I'm sure. But often, what you think is a duplicate, I've run into this, where I've altered a picture or something and happened to save it 2 different places at the same name. I've run into that. So it's like, hold on, don't erase it if you run into it, so you may have altered it or changed something, whatever the file is.
Here's a folder with 1,239 pictures in it.
Jesus.
Appropriately enough named pictures.
Yeah, how original.
Yeah. You can say
1,
that.
2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Pretty much.
The same combination on my luggage. Hey, Schlocken, go
I
practice.
bet those are all iPhone pictures too. Oh wow, that's a video from my tiger barbs. I didn't even know I had that.
If that's your ship behind you, man, I'm going sailing with you anytime you ever come around Florida.
That's the Blue Nose 2.
Not familiar with the ship. Also, where's it out of?
Lunenburg.
Canada?
Yeah. Nova Scotia.
Okay, Nova Scotia. Okay, I'm not familiar with that. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful ship.
Yeah, it's a picture in the back of the Canadian dime as well.
Nice.
All right, that's going to take forever to move over 1,239 pictures.
Hey, at least you're saving your data, brother.
That's true. That is
Pictures
true.
are almost irreplaceable. I've rarely ever lost any, but normally I've had duplicates, so it's no big deal. But yeah.
I lost some that I finally made a decision. I've had this drive that fell on carpet and it hit it just right. It screwed it up. It never would work again. And I decided I wasn't going to send it out to $300 data recovery. I just threw it away.
What kind of drive was it? Was it a 3.5-inch drive? A little one?
Yeah, it was like a laptop drive.
Yeah, like this? Like this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
These have ceramic platters. If you drop this, it's broken junk.
It
When I
fell.
shake this, it sounds like a salt shaker.
Yeah, it fell about maybe 2 feet on the carpet, and it was done.
One of these. Yeah.
So.
I kept this to save the magnets out, but yeah, and recycle the rest.
And I know there were pictures on there that I really, really, really wanted, but I waited too long on it, so.
If you shattered it, it's all over. Yeah.
Bought the bullet on that one. So I guess I'll be doing this tonight. Hey, I heard in a commercial tonight, is the new Thor out on streaming already? Yeah, I was at my brother's. We were watching This Is Us finale, the series finale, and I swear the commercial said Thor, blah, 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 now in theaters and streaming online. Probably got to pay for it online, but I didn't know if anybody else had heard that or not.
It's called Thor.
Oh, yeah, but I don't know the exact name of it. Hold on.
They've been doing early releases on movies and such not, but yeah, exactly. You have to pay for the premium access and whatnot, director's cut kind of thing. Yeah. I've gotten this advertisement.
It's called Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's a trailer. Maybe the trailer's what's out. I don't know. I wasn't paying any attention. It's an hour 40 minutes long. Its release date's it's not out. The release date is July 8th, 2022. So it's just a trailer that's probably online.
Yeah, the trailer's online.
Right.
Anything else is.
Right. Okay. So no loss on that. Did anybody see the Tom Cruise on James Corden show when he took him up in the plane?
Was Tom Cruise flying the plane?
He's got a pilot license. Yeah, Tom Cruise was flying it.
Because I saw that, I didn't believe it. I was like, Tom Cruise in a jet, I guess a T-20 trainer or something like that.
I don't know what it was. Yeah, he was in an old 1945 plane, and he played around with him, scared him with that, and then he said, "Now tomorrow we're going up," and he turns around and points to this jet, and it was really good to watch.
Wow.
It's fun to watch.
I was wondering if he was a pilot. I respect him, man. That's awesome as shizzle.
I googled it. It says he is It says he is a licensed pilot, and I don't know what he's licensed to fly, but
yeah, John Travolta. He's a Boeing 747 pilot.
yeah, he is licensed as well.
Yep. Heavy pilot.
Yeah. We'll see. It comes out Friday. If it's streaming by the middle of next month, it's a bomb.
Yeah, that's true. If I get advertisement on my phone, streaming now. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, never mind.
Got iCloud photos on here. 2 of them.
Hey guys, let me ask you a question. Nationwide.
Oh, we're closed for questions. That went off 33 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you heard about the Five-Star Credit Union banking access problem.
Nope.
You get familiar with that here in Florida? Okay.
I've not heard about it. What's going on?
It's a military bank for foreign military individuals such as myself and our families and whatnot.
Right.
But for the last 10 days, roughly, we have not had any mobile banking access, and that's actually caused problems with some of our payment systems, such as online for Facebook, SiriusXM, online payments, things like that have been things have been going screwy. And it's a big deal. It was reported on Florida's WJXT.com. I can actually provide the link. But they've been reporting it for quite a bit. And I'm beginning to get it resolved. But what the issue is, enabled a two-factor authentication system, which is very unique. Other institutions that I've worked with have been doing the same thing. For instance, my net gear, Nighthawk gear, network. I have expensive networking gear. We work from home. I have it, commercial gear. My internet provider, and now my bank have all pretty much turned our phones into the Fallout Pip-Boy 3000. Without that phone, I cannot access my banking or payment information, even at an ATM. I was like, what the fuck? Excuse my language. But yeah, it just happened. So like this new world order shizzle, they're going full blast with it. I can tell you that now.
I've got pictures on here from my buddy that got me started on this nonsense. I ought to really call him up right now and just give him grief. Oh my God.
Which nonsense?
Streaming,
Oh,
zooming, DaVinci resolving, everything.
okay.
He'd laugh about it. He's a good kid. Well, who in the hell skydiving?
Oh, I heard about that. The fatality, I heard about that. In Georgia, I think.
Oh wow, he skydived. That clearly, babe.
Yeah?
Call Ron up. Tell him I want to talk to him. Ron,
Why?
because I'm gonna yell at him.
Ron Las Vegas?
Ron from Elgin. Ron.
What? Are you talking to him there?
No, I want you to call him so I can talk to him. Didn't I make that perfectly clear?
Just going to be good.
Well, I thought it was, but she's Filipino. Who knows what she heard? She probably heard that. She got real. She didn't hear me yell, call Ron, but I said she's Filipino. She'll probably hear that. She goes, I heard that.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that for a minute.
I don't either. I do not either. Well, the 1,239 pictures are about 91% done, so this is not a bad little laptop. It really is not.
What kind is it again, Ken? I missed that.
Hewlett Packard. My son gave it to me. His wife's IT department replaced the battery, which they did something wrong because the battery never charges past 79%. And in the process, they screwed up 2 of the USB ports on the right-hand side. So I had to end up buying that board for that, and it's worked fine since. Yeah, that was a good $10 invested right there.
Okay, Ken, it sounds like you said the battery never charges past 79%.
Never does.
There's a way to refresh and recalibrate the laptop to the new battery. Apparently, that seems like that hasn't been done. The battery's probably fine. There's a way to recalibrate it. I'll have to look it up on that HP, but that's the exact model.
I have no clue. If it can, cool.
Yeah.
If not,
There's a way to do that.
I keep my eye on it.
Is it a removable battery or internal?
Internal.
Okay, that's a little more difficult.
Yeah, it's.
I think it requires BIOS stuff. I'll have to look it up on HP.
Yeah, I'm not real happy that it's internal, and I've taken this off apart enough that I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I know it only holds. Honestly, a month ago, this was only going to be to take to my mom's for her to look at pictures of her great-grandchildren and movies, blah, blah, blah. So now it's got Zoom on it, OBS Studio on it, TeamViewer on it, Google Chrome, and Brave Browser. Clearly, it's not just to take to mom's anymore.
What
Hey,
is the
Jim,
laptop?
Go ahead, Jose.
Hey, Jim, that was my same reaction.
Yeah.
What year's the laptop, Ken?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Does it say on the bottom? Okay.
I doubt it, but let me see. Nope. Oh, doggone it. I just moved the doggone fish cam again. Oh, doggone it. Damn thing's upside down. It says HP ProBook 470G4. Serial number. There's no date on here at all.
Okay.
Made in Wuhan, China. No, take that back. Just says China. Doesn't say Wuhan. No date.
Hey, looking.
It's not a bad laptop. It really is not. Only thing is, it's got all these dumb little stickers on there that I can't get off. And I know if it truly got done by their so-called professional IT department, they got a horrible IT department. All right, let me go check something over here. Wow, an hour and a half already. That's amazing.
What?
I didn't think I'd been streaming that long. So far I've gotten 15 folders pulled off of there and moved over. Here's one called Grandkids. Better get it. Did I get new house already? It looks like I did. I got pictures. Not only do I have a folder on there with 1,239 pictures in a folder called Pictures, right below it I have Pictures 2018. Go ahead. Let me hear it.
You are a mess.
Oh, I could have told you that a long time ago.
I thought I was a mess. You got me beat.
Do you not ever pay attention when I tell you I got 75 tabs open on 2 different browsers? That should be your first clue that I got issues. I'm a lot like you in a lot of respects, Jim. I got a lot of issues. I just don't give a shit. You know?
I wonder where.
Here we go. That's going to get banned again. Okay, scan, daggone it. SanDisk Secure Access. I don't need that. I got one here called Season 1. Oh, Fargo. Yeah, I clearly got to get that in case we...
Ken,
Yes.
take a look, please.
On. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do that again, please. Hold on. Why is it so fuzzy and blurry? Oh, take your background off.
Why would I take the background off? It's perfectly fine. You can't see that?
I can't. I'm having one of those days when my middle finger. Where do you get your shirts at?
Some of them I get from my brother-in-law. Some of the other ones are from a place called, I believe it's thinkgeek.com.
Ah.
I got this shirt from one of you guys suggested it. That might be possible, Jen. And I'm like, I can't remember where I got this shirt from. I can't find it because the stupid banking stuff's been down. But yeah.
That's not a shirt that I would have mentioned. Trans-vaccinated? Is that what that says?
Yeah. Here you go. You can see it.
Not actually vaccinated, but identify as. Oh God.
I wore this to piss everybody off, dude. I had this done when the whole thing was gone. Woo!
I'm sure it succeeded.
I just got stung in the face, but that's okay. Damn. Ow, he got me right there.
A lot of that going around. I got stung on my back last night. Obviously, it didn't kill me. I'm still here. And I didn't get to 733 views either, doggone it. Starting to sound like Joshua. Don't need that on there.
That hurt.
Why do I have pictures by themselves? That's not like... Ooh, discus pictures. That's from the internet. Maybe that's why. That would be the fish I would want to get, but I can't afford them. DISCUS. Enter. This
Hey,
is
Jose,
weird.
I wanted to tell you, man, I like your little setup you have, man. That sound screen or whatever you have behind you in your home. That's really pretty cool. It's neat.
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, it does help with the sound, and stuff like that, but also to have something simple in the background, so you know, um, yeah, it won't be distracted if you know. So, but anyways, yeah, the main focus was that the sound stuff. It does help a little bit, I think.
Oh, distracting.
That sounds
You
good.
mean like this?
I know, right? No, why?
Hey, I didn't mention any names.
It's okay, you don't have to mention any name.
Undo it now. I can't undo it now. How do I do that? I gotta figure it out again. Where's it at? Settings. Background.
So if I get a NAS, I'm gonna have to go through and do all this over again, aren't
Well, yes, but the point is to put everything in a central location. Yeah, that looks like familiar territory to me.
Yeah. Messy shop full of tools and chisels. Yeah. All the good stuff. We can do anything.
I? Well, I found out today I'm no handyman.
Why?
You didn't watch the video on me trying to put my monitor up today?
No, I did not.
Oh,
That was a
I missed it.
disaster.
I had more today.
Watch part 1.
Okay.
Would the Keystone cops have been more?
Oh yeah, they'd have had it done in about 3 minutes.
Okay.
No doubt.
Is that the ones that go pull over the side?
No. The Keystone cops is very, very old.
Oh, okay, I don't know how to look that one up.
We're talking, I think, maybe the 20s or the 30s.
Oh, easily. Easily the 20s and the 30s.
Yeah, a little before me.
What was it Buster Crab and all those guys?
Harold Lloyd.
I'm sorry, Gary?
Harold Lloyd.
Yeah.
Well, I wish Jeff would give us an update on his grandson.
Charlie Chaplin and whatnot.
Yeah.
I
Wasn't Buster the first Tarzan?
Buster Keaton?
No.
I think he might have been.
He was also an Olympic swimmer.
But who was the first
Buster
James?
Crab was.
Who was the first James?
No clue.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about in the Tarzan movie?
Yeah.
The first Jane.
But the really funny thing is she was nude through the whole movie.
I want to say it wasn't Jane Seymour.
I would think not.
Oh, gosh. All right, who was it?
She was
Maureen
too big.
Sullivan.
Who?
Maureen Sullivan.
From All in the Family?
No.
That's Gene Stapleton.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's been a bad, rough day, okay? My mind ain't here. That's tonight's excuse. Tomorrow night, I'll think of a different one.
Maureen O'Hara, that name sounds familiar. Didn't she star in a couple of movies with John Wayne?
Yep.
She's the redhead.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
okay.
they went to Ireland. You know, I wonder why they went to Ireland. But yeah, it was before they came out with the, I forget what it was called, with the You Gotta Be Good Boys and Girls. And they came out with that, and gosh, they didn't do any more porno until the 60s.
I don't suppose they have any records of who played Cheetah.
I have no clue. Probably a monkey that they got in China.
Hey, Jose, please check chat, son. Oh, sir.
Ken?
Yep.
We have Mr. Watch saying Zoom audio ain't so hot.
It doesn't surprise me because my audio settings got messed up again. And
what are you playing Josh tonight? What the hell's going on?
yeah, really, I'm telling you. Let me get an around the horn from everybody's Zoom so I can figure out where this needs to go.
Well, if it's like the last time, your audio is fine, but the Zoom audio is low. That would be my guess.
So what did you do to Josh?
Well, I spent about 2 hours fixing his OBS for him earlier today.
Cause he's just having one of his mics.
I thought he was thankful or something.
You'll be begging for forgiveness in the morning. I can guarantee that.
Yeah, real up. He'll wake you up at 3 in the morning.
That any better, Blackwatch? I haven't made any adjustments yet. I'm still waiting to see. What it's doing.
Actually, I was talking to somebody at work today. Yeah, really? And we were talking about cigarettes. Anybody remember the ads they used to have in the 50s, 60s, and 70s? And it had the doctor smoking a cigarette saying these cigarettes are good for you.
I don't remember them at the time I was growing up, but I have seen those type of commercials.
Yeah. Yes, they are good for you. Just call me Dr. Joe.
Hey, Gary, I remember I've been a NASCAR fan my whole life when NASCAR used to be the Winston Cup Series.
Yep.
And they promoted the cigarettes and everything. And you always had the doctors and AMR safety the safety crew standing around, you know. Be careful with cigarettes. Put them out properly. You know, they had all the safety stuff about them. Yeah.
Does anybody remember going to their own doctor and doctor smoking?
Remember the ashtrays on the outside of the elevators? I'm that old.
Well, every desk had an ashtray at work. Every desk.
Awesome, man. Awesome, brother.
I will have to go back tonight and listen to this to see what he's talking about as far as the audio goes. According to the meter, it looks like it should be okay.
He's talking about some sort of an echo, it looks like. I think that's what he's talking about. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, my wife and I are watching old time TV, and we're watching Perry Mason.
Oof.
And everybody is smoking. I mean, the judge is smoking, you know.
Hey, well, that was the thing back then, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
That
was.
the thing.
I know, it's just hilarious.
I didn't start smoking until there was something I found that was worth smoking. And I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, I'm sure you're referring to Cuban cigars.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. You can believe that if you like.
All right. I was waiting on Jeff to kind of maybe show back up and give us a update on his grandson. He said he might have a broken nose from the trampoline.
At least it wasn't a baseball bat, and that's not a joke.
Yeah, that's very true. Or a baseball ball that's been hit off the bat and he goes to catch it and he misses it.
Yeah, that too.
That would hurt. So let me see here.
And Jim, I don't know if you know, but he's like above Little League playing baseball.
Is he, what do they call that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but yeah.
Not too bad of a delay tonight. I wanted some.
I can't think of what the terminology is.
Pony League, maybe? I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Well, that was quick.
Why?
I'm gonna run that again. That was too quick. Yeah, there was a shooting down south of San Antonio tonight. Very horrific. Like 18 people, I believe I heard, were killed.
I think last night.
No, it wasn't last night, it was today.
It was today.
Okay, but it wasn't tonight.
It was, what the hell's the name of the town? It's west of San Antonio. Uvalde or something like that.
That sounds about right.
About 30 or
Town name.
so.
The last-
Uvalde, however you pronounce it.
Yeah, I think it's Uvalde. I believe it's how it's pronounced. The last I heard, it was 18 dead kids and 3 adults. That's
Yep.
the last I heard.
Right now it's showing 19 students and 2 adults are dead, confirmed. I just brought it up just now and looked at it, so how accurate that is, different story, but that's what it's saying.
I didn't hear much of it today. Well, I don't sit and listen to TV or radio all day, but
Well,
I heard about it. But I heard about it 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Well, on at least a couple of the cable news networks, it's been running since at least 4 o'clock, 4:30 this afternoon.
the president went on NBC at about 8:15 and talked about 8:50 about it. I don't know if he talked on CBS and anything else, but I know he was on NBC because that's what I was watching.
Yeah, it was around 8:50, and I think most of the networks carried it.
In the morning.
No, tonight.
Tonight, this evening.
Tonight. He was on around 8:50 tonight.
Oh, who?
Yeah.
The dumb shit.
Yeah, Biden. All right, this is going way too fast.
What is going way too fast?
I'm running the outro and it's just not. It's just not working right. But that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.
Oh, I can log off on the YouTube. Hold on. I'll help.
So I'm gonna go ahead.